I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping me.
Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answer so far. He's looking to pass. They're setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on fourth down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Wide out in motion. Dialing up a second down pass play. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Fires deep on the run. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense.
Quarterback never saw his guy early enough. He was open right away, but was just late getting him the ball. Receivers jumping up and down saying, yo, I'm here, throw it to me. But by that time, the defense had already figured out where he was. And because of the late throw, they're able to come up with the interception.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Fights off a defender. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Quarterback adapting. He throws into the middle of the field. Snags it on the right. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break.
That's the end of the first half with the game tied.
The Jayhawks will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. That Alabama offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Alabama quickly back to the line.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Out of the gun, the inside kick. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominated at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. They're bringing heat. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
He's looking for a man on second down. Keeps it going. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Prentice. Touchdown, Alabama! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he makes the extra point.
That makes the score Alabama 14, Kansas 7.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. To the air, it's Daniels. Feeling some heat. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Kansas.
Let's go. Break.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score Alabama 14, Kansas 7.
New set of downs after that completion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
To the air, it's Daniels. Gets away. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get got him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on third down. Working that left side now. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll run the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. From the gun. Dances away to buy time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kansas! Getting set for the point after. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's long. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
And just a little bit of time left in regulation. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quarterback will audible. Going up top on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Takes a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I gotta have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's 2nd down, incomplete pass, go to 3rd down. If we need to go for it on 4th down, this offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
Well, defensively, you've got to have an answer for this athletic quarterback. You've got to do a better job containing him in the pocket, or you've got to have a spy ready to make a play and get a tackle if he decides to get out. But everything went wrong there. Not only did he get the first, but you also let him get out of bounds and stop the clock.
The give on the inside. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They can win it with a field goal here, but they have to be smart. Clock's still running. Little touch pass to the receiver. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Milroe. He finds his man. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
With the score, all time.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Quick pass on the fly motion. Shakes off the tackler. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Buys a little time with his feet. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they grab the lead here in overtime. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. The corners are walked up tight. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's going to run it, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Brings up 2nd down.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Trying to get to him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
A loss of 6 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Four down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. All alone as he catches it. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after. They don't want to play another overtime. They'll try to win it or lose it on a 2-point conversion. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. They'll throw it on first down. Just ran over it. And the Jayhawks want to crank the tempo. Running back searching for a hole. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The offense set for a first down play. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They got it, executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT.
Kansas 29, Alabama 24.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Of 2. Brings up second down.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. 1st and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Forced out of the pocket. Touchdown tie! They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
In the end zone.
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown. Now, I gotta go for 2. I know the new overtime rules, they changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to 2-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
The end of the second overtime. With the score still tied.
So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2.
This is like a heavyweight fight. Both of these teams have been trading blows back and forth. At the end, it's this offense delivering the knockout blow, getting that two-point conversion for the win.
How awesome of a game, though. Back and forth, so many highs, so many lows, and fitting. It comes down to the last play of the football game, and not surprisingly, the offense executes and gets the win.
This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Still looking, on the move. Throws for the tight end. They can't convert. A great stop by the defense and a game-winning one here in overtime. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck. And you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.